Hello, hello. I am late and I'm sorry. As you know, I'm trying to run a store too. Hello, hello. I'm running 7 minutes behind. I made the announcement. I got my cars here. So I'll give it a few more minutes. And no one shows up. I was here. I was here. Um, Hello, hello. I'm gonna give it a few minutes because I was late. I was late. I was late. Hi, hi. How are you doing? Nola Holistic Wellness. Shout out to you. Say hello. I am here. I am here. Finally here. Finally here. So much has been going on these last couple of months. As you guys know, if you've been following me on some of the social media, such as Instagram, a lot of people don't do Facebook anymore. I'm doing fine. A lot of people don't do Facebook anymore. And hey, I get it. Uh, but I run a business, so I still do a lot of work from Facebook, and I have family there. But I don't post there as much socially as I do on my business page there. I've gotten there's some changes to the store. It's coming along fine. We did some big renovations, big renovations, big shifts. Spirit has really been moving in my life. The ancestors has been moving in my life. So it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. But I'm still waiting on you. I'm gonna wait until some more people come in here. Maybe give it maybe 5 more minutes or so. But it's been interesting. This journey has been interesting. Um, just to come so far. And if you follow me on YouTube, you know about the healing journey, the shadow work, just how far I've come and removed a lot of blocks in my life. Uh, is wonderful. I mean, I don't even have words to explain. Put it into work. Having a closer walk with the ancestors, doing my rituals because that's important too. Doing my rituals uh, and staying spiritually centered has really shifted a lot of things around in my life for the good, and I'm happy about it. And I'm still working on some more things, especially the store because the store is my baby. What do I have coming up here lately? Uh, yeah, I have an event. We have an event coming up here lately, October 16th. The Spiritual Awakening Fest, inviting everyone. Yeah, inviting everyone in the community to come out. In my local area and share information, share thoughts. I'm going to share a lot of knowledge. Going to do a book review and a lecture. It's going to be explosive, so it's some really good information that I am really going to go over doing that. Hi, love and gratitude. Not a fan of King Aloha Terry. Okay. Hi, how you doing? Hello, everyone. I think we have a delay too in the stream. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in here. And yeah, the festival, I'm really, really excited about it. Really trying to connect with the other spiritual community in my surroundings. That's important to me. Connecting, and I get a lot of newbies. Some of newbies that come in my store, they really want to know everything. They want to everything. And I just, I can't share a lot in a little time frame that they're here. And so this is a good way to connect with other people in the community. And then the ones that have been awakened for a long time to come out and share their knowledge too with the newly awakened. Just connect with them and let them know that they're not alone. Because when I first woke up, I was like, I felt so lonely. I still feel lonely here where I'm at now in a certain way. So, because we're not like all together, we're like all spread out. I think the ones that are awakening, we're not like in a big bunch. You'd be lucky to get us in a big bunch, but we find these platforms to connect and stuff. So that's why I like social media because I can always find my tribe through social media. I'm doing okay. Yeah, it is a slight delay. Now about the readings tonight, it's just a tarot therapy reading. Um, I wanted to wait till some more people come in. I don't know, it's Friday too, so I understand. But whoever can get up in the box, if you can get up in the box, and if you want a reading, it's just a little mini reading, any situation that you have going on right now. Um, we can go over it so you can have a feel for how reading is. But the deal is for the free reading, you have to be able to get in the box. So let me get you a link, an invite link, and put it in the chat. Anyone can, let me know who you are. Let me share this link with you. I want to bring you up and give you a reading so we can communicate. It's totally free, no donation. I just sent you a link so I can send you so I can bring you up here. I'm sorry, I said box. I probably shouldn't have said that. It's a link I just put in the chat, and you click on that link. It's an invite link, and I can invite you on StreamYard. Hey, hello, everyone. You guys are coming in now. And tonight I'm using my ancestors cards. I'm gonna use these cards because they have, oh my gosh, I promise these cards have really saved my life. I have never used them with the public before. This would be my first time. Hello, you guys. This would be my first time using them in the public, using it with you guys, because I've used it on myself to do a lot of healing. But gosh, so be patient with me. I'm gonna take my time with these. I got my nifty notes here, and let's get started. I'm bringing Stacy. Oh, I guess she's some kind of way she flipped out. I'm gonna bring in Kenny. Can I bring you in, Kenny? There we go. Hello, can you hear me, Kenny?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Is that your name?
Kendra?
Because Kendra. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we have these names on here. We don't, we be trying to disguise ourselves a little bit. Okay. So how you doing? What brings you for a reading today?
I saw that you were planning to go live, so I thought it would be a good idea for me to join.
Okay. So any specific thing that you want to know about tonight?
Um, Nothing specific, I don't think, just I guess just general.
Okay, just a general reading.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll call up on the ancestors. Kendra, what's your full name?
Kendra Bradford. Kendra Morris Bradford.
I call up on the ancestors and spirit guides of Kendra Bradford. Kendra took a leap of faith to be here today to call on the ancestors, her guardian angels, and spirit guides. I'm just the messengers. I just pass the messages right along. Y'all gonna see why I like these cards in a minute. Okay, I'm cutting the cards. Okay. The first card represents the present situation, whatever is going on around you now, whatever energy is around you now. This is the card of balance, temperance. If you've been feeling kind of out of whack, right, a little bit kind of off, have you been feeling kind of off here lately?
Yeah, it's been coming and going.
Okay. The thing is to figure out what is keeping you off balance. It's something. I don't really feel like it's something. I just think it's uh, the way you got things set up. I think the way you got things set up, the environment set up, is keeping you off balance. Did that make sense?
Not really.
Okay. Let me say this. Let me go. Let me turn over the second card. The influences, the Queen of Swords, the warrior spirit. Okay, so how is your environment as far as coming in contact with other people?
My home, you mean?
Yeah, your home.
Like right now, I'm here by myself. And if I'm not here by myself, it's usually my 16-year-old. My
Mm-hmm.
22-year-old is in grad school. I'm usually here by myself.
Okay. So I see this is a warrior card, the Queen Warrior card. And when I see the Queen Warrior card, and again, this is the Queen of Swords. This is a very powerful card as well. This represents the air signs, such as the Libras, the Aquarius. Um, this is some very powerful energy. And sometimes this energy can be too authoritative,
Okay.
too strict. Is it making sense now? Does it make a little sense now?
A little bit, yeah.
Sometimes there needs to be a little more compassion, a little more patience, and a little more forgiveness. So look at your patience, look at your forgiveness, and seeing how it's creating an environment for you to keep you off balance.
Okay.
That makes sense. Watch when you're getting impatient. I mean, yes, for us, we all, especially as single parents, we always think we have to be strong. But there's a part of us too that needs to be vulnerable. There's a lot of healing to that. And you're
Mm-hmm.
definitely a warrior spirit. Okay, you definitely have a warrior spirit. But sometimes that can be uh, too overwhelming, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just pay attention to that. The third card, the challenge. Okay, I see a strong ancestral spirit with you, a man. This, but the prince of you. When the sacred circles come up in the ancestors reading, that
Mm-hmm.
means that there's a strong, there's an ancestors with you, or that strong energy that's around you right now. This person is very slow to anger. I feel like it's like a grandfatherly type of spirit
Mm-hmm.
that's around you right now. Okay,
Okay.
so that's what I feel now. I don't know if you have a grandfather or someone who has passed over.
I,
Um,
I don't. Somebody told me before that they see they told me that same thing. But I don't know who it is. I don't have too many male ancestors that passed over. I don't.
You don't? Okay. It's something real old though.
That's what I'm thinking. That it's real old. Like,
It's real old. It's a real old, ancient, uh, ancient Bolivian, maybe a spirit guide. You know, maybe an ancestral ancient spirit guide. Okay. The fourth card, the final outcome. The Queen of Staves. If you've been worried about money or
yes.
job, hey, don't, you're gonna be good.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna be good. This when you see the staves, you see the ones that come up. This is a card of money, spirit, of job, really job, because the coins would be more of money, but this is about a job. So, have you applied for? You said what kind of work you do again?
I'm a nurse.
Okay. So are you trying to apply, be promoted something?
I'm trying to go into business for myself.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That's the question you should have been asking. Let's see. Okay. The divine guidance, the message here. Again, the ancestors are coming up strong. Your ancestors are watching over you. You see a grandmotherly figure that's watching over you.
Hmm.
Okay. Again, with that temperance, I don't want to get too personal here. Um, but the ancestors are watching over you. You know, any questions you have for me right now?
Um. So if you said that I should have been asking about the job first because
Yeah,
I was
it came up.
no because I was doing NOLA Holistic Wellness is where I was doing Reiki healing and energy
Mhm.
healing. But I lost that office to Hurricane Ida. And so now I'm like just taking a step back so that I can refocus and see where I'm going next. And I know they tell me to, follow my intuition. I don't know. I just wonder if that's what I'm doing. If following my intuition is what I'm doing. Like sometimes it's hard to tell.
You are. I don't think you are. I think the temperance card right now, you know, it also stands for patient. Are you being patient with yourself? Are you being kind? Because that's going to be required.
Okay.
Okay. And that's what's keeping you off balance. You want things to happen now. You know, life happens in cycles, loved one. You know, and right now, this is your cycle just to be still, okay?
All right.
Uh, and just be patient, because that's the card of patience right there. Um, what other questions you have for me?
Mm, I think that might be it. I don't think I have any
I want you to, are you doing any rituals to your ancestors?
ancestor offerings. Yes.
Okay. Um, because they're really strong in your life. This is just a cycle. This is just a cycle. You already know what to do. Um, this is just a cycle, but they're very strong in your life. Okay.
I'm, I'm gonna have to find out who he is, since he's come up more than once before.
He's very strong, and you got this again, this grandmotherly, you know, they strong. This don't come up
I
too
think I know
often. I
who
don't
that
see
is.
this come up too often in a reading like this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very powerful reading. There are some very powerful shifts that's going on right now.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Thank
Uh,
you.
you're welcome. And if you know, if it was insightful to you, please don't hesitate to give a review. We love reviews.
Absolutely.
And it was a pleasure reading you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
You too. And thank you for allowing me to read you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay, so who else? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I hope I got you in here, Stacy P. Did I get Stacy P in here? Hey, Stacy P. How you doing?
Thank you. I've watched so many
Can you hear me?
patients. You hear me?
Is it?
You hear me?
I can barely hear you. Can anyone else hear her? I can barely hear you. Oh, you okay. Specific issue you want to talk about today, Stacy P? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you a little
I'll
bit.
just try
Yeah.
to speak loudly. What did you ask me right before?
Say it again.
What was it you had asked me right before?
What do you have any specific situation or issue that you want to insight on?
I definitely have a lot on, so I think I'm just gonna go for the general reading, if possible.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have nothing specific?
I do have big thing for like multiple specifics, like in
Okay.
regards to
Okay, so Stacy's full name for me.
Stacy Ann Shapiro.
I called up on the ancestors and spirit guides of Stacy and Shapiro. Stacy took a leap of faith to be here today to call up her ancestors, her spirit guides. And I'm just a messenger passing these messages right along. We're so grateful for the messages and guidance that you bring to us. Okay. Okay, the first card. The present situation. The Lover's card comes up for you. That makes sense? The influences. I don't know, I get this 9 of sacred swords come up because now we got the ancestors come up. I don't know if this is a motherly spirit. I don't, I feel like there's some spiritual influences that's going on with the individual. I don't know if this is a motherly spirit, but I will go deeper into it. 3, the challenges. Some type of belief is going on here. When I see the 8 of swords coming up, I see someone who has some inner and emotional challenges going on. Some real challenges going on. It's almost like they're having a fight with themselves. Maybe that's why that 9 of sacred circles came up. That's what it feel like, but it's gonna make sense. It always do. The final outcome. This person is, bored. Not satisfied. Just not whatever you do is just like whatever, can't really get them out of whatever they're stuck in. Whatever they're stuck in, can't really get them out of it. The 5th card. the divine guidance. Right now, for you, you have to be the warrior. This is for you. You have to be strong. You have the Queen of Swords to come up. Um, but it's time. I mean, that's the divine guidance on this matter. And you know what? This is something because, and the spirit knows, I do not like relationship readings. I don't. And you came up here, and because I feel what's kind of going on here. It's so uh um and because there's real emotion here, there's really love here, and a lot of inner conflict that's going on. What kind of questions you have for me?
Um, can you tell me more about the conflict and what it is you're exactly in the cards in terms of me needing to be the warrior? Um, mm, how exactly would you have?
When I see the Queen of Swords, I look at the mind. Sometimes our mind has to be stronger than our heart. And in this case, your mind has to be stronger than your heart. And you already know this. You already know this. In this case, and this is very spiritual. This for you. I feel like this issue right here that you've had going on with this individual has been ongoing for a little while.
Mhm.
And it's been hard for you to tear away. You don't know why you can't tear away, but you can't tear away. So again, I go back to your mind. You know what's good for you. You know, this energy of this maturity, because when I see the 9 of sacred circles, again, these are spiritual shifts that you need to make. Now it's making sense. The 9 of sacred circles, that indicate a lot of spiritual maturity that needs to happen. Not just with you, probably with both of you.
Yeah, both of us.
Okay. So I hope this reading made sense to you. I mean, I just really had to be delicate with this because there's a lot of emotions. Both of your emotions are running high. You don't need to have conversations when your emotions running high. You actually need to be quiet and go pray somewhere. That's what you need to go do. Because if the conversation becomes toxic, you're creating just more toxic energy in a toxic environment. So it does no good. We have to be able to handle those emotions and process them properly and then come back and resolve it. And
Can I
if
ask?
go ahead.
I wanted to know if you thought about sacrifice in the cards at all. I've been trying to approach that curiously. Finding out if there's a sacrifice. I
When you
need
say
to make.
sacrifice, when you speaking of sacrifice, what do you mean?
I mean, in terms of use with have to listen to my head and spirituality, like kind of step into my power that way. Um,
Mhm.
I guess I kind of interpret that as like a sacrifice I have to make, and I wanted to know what your thoughts were of that.
I don't think it's so much of a sacrifice. I think it's all about belief. I think we're scared. We're scared of what we become, and we really don't believe what we can become. That's what's going on.
Okay.
Fear,
I knew. Right. Okay.
belief in self, a lot of self, this relationship that we have with self, we need to look at. And why are we walking away from the very thing that we want? You know what I'm saying? So, and the believing that you can move forward and make the choices that you can make for yourself, healthy ones. You can do it. You just don't believe you can. Again, when I go back to the swords, I go to the mind. Because in this card shows that, the 8 of swords, and I see that come up, there's usually emotional and mind going at war with each other. The mind says this, and the heart wants this, and the mind says this. It goes back and forth. So we war, and we don't make a choice, and we just keep abusing ourselves like that. So that's all I see for now. But the choice is going to be yours ultimately at the end. But I figure you're going to make it. You're going to make the right choice. I think you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If your reading was insightful, reviews. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so who else do we got? Dutara. And we got a few more. You better get up here. And you guys know I've never come on now, you guys. Y'all playing around up here.
Hello.
You guys know I've never done this before. Hey, Dutara, is that who I'm speaking with?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay, girlfriend. Let's see what we got going on here. So is there any specific thing that you want to look into?
Well, I heard you say that you don't really like doing relationship.
They just happen. I don't care if that's. I mean, it's, for me as being an empath, I guess for me those feelings get so heavy when I do a reading because it's almost like I become
the person.
And so I'm sharing these emotions with you. And I'm having to discern, is this mine or hers? Mine or hers? I figure it out after the reading. I mean, during the reading. But,
right.
Just don't be me, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay, Dutara. What's your full name, sweetie?
Dutara T-Shell Robinson.
Okay, Dutara Robinson. It's a leap of faith to be here to call on her ancestors and spirit guides for direction and guidance. Just the messengers passing the messages right on. Make sure they shuffle good. Okay. Okay, let's see what's happening here. The first card represents the present situation. The Empress card. I don't know. Are you pregnant?
No.
That card is certainly coming up. Is somebody around you pregnant?
I'm not for sure. I know me and the person had a situation where there was, what people do. And a lot of people were telling me around me, like, maybe he wanted a child with you, but that's not what I wanted.
So I see the Empress card. I have to ask that when that first come up because that's usually what that is. Go ahead and ask that. Okay. Empress card is also a card of abundance. It's also a card of luxury as well, wanting the finer things in life. One might call a little spoiled. Uh, that is the Empress card. Then I have the Hangman that comes up. Let me go to the second one. The Justice card. The influences. You got some major ones coming up. What's going on? Is there any legal stuff going on? Any type of revengeful thoughts? What's going on? Because the Justice card comes up.
Um,
And usually when the Justice card's up, somebody wants to get revenge. Somebody's mad at somebody. They want to be justified. They don't feel like they've been wronged. So what's
right.
going on?
Okay, so I got in this situation where me and this guy, I guess it's like I don't know if it's, we keep getting back together. Like we have stopped talking to each other. He usually reach out to me. I finally reached out to him. I got my stuff together. I gave him an offer. And like we met up, we had a good time and everything. And then the next day, it was just a whole bunch of just crazy stuff going on. And he stopped communicating with me, and then he was like, I'm not going nowhere. But then it's like, you gonna go somewhere because you ain't finna sit in my face and we not communicating. You think I'm gonna save myself for you or something? Mm-mm. It was like a lot of, it's like he wanted to, but it was something holding him back. So in my mind, I'm a Gemini. So me, it's like you really wasted my time when you could have just said, I don't know what you want. So I did have some revenge, like I should do this, I should do that. But my inner me is like, is it worth all of that? I don't think it's worth you going to jail to get back at somebody. It's not worth it.
So, mm, mm.
It's a lot.
Okay, so let me because let me turn over this other card. The challenge. Again, when I see the hangman come up, somebody need to start thinking differently. Somebody thinking got to change. Somebody got to change between, change that. Somebody need to change the way they think when I see this card come up. Somebody got to shift their thinking when I see this card come up. So that's basically what needs to happen here. Um, that's and figure out what type of relationship, what you really want out of a relationship. What do you
Right.
really want? Really sit down and think about that. And if that person can't meet your needs, then they're not able to do it. That's the best that they can do. You either have to accept that that's the best that they can do, or try to change them. And it's hard to try to
Or-
change an individual. They have to want to do that on their own.
Right.
Okay. Let me see. Man, it's the final outcome. This is not gonna be good because and I got to go ahead and tell you, are you sure this young man ain't got nobody pregnant?
I'm really not for sure. Like I said, after he stopped
I'm
talking to
telling
me,
you, are you sure this young man ain't got nobody pregnant? Because this tower card, when this card show up,
it's something serious.
you rather for the devil card or the death card to could show up than this thing right here.
Ugh, I know. I'm really not for sure. I know I'm not pregnant. My period came on, so I don't know about me. I don't know if the reason why he stopped talking to me because he found out someone was pregnant.
It sure look, this is what it, because it came out, that's the present situation. And that was your question before you even started this reading. Okay? So stay this, okay. The divine guidance. Again, when I see this is the Prince of Wands coming up. This is somebody, the Knight of Wands. This is somebody, this is sexual energy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is sexual energy. You know, this is a fly by type person that, you know, he ain't nobody's, he ain't nobody's man. He's everybody's man.
Yeah.
He ain't nobody's man. He's everybody's man. He just gonna run through real quick, get him some. It's just what they used to say back in the day, booty call. That's it, a hookup. So I think there is a young woman there. I know there may even be some stuff that he gets caught up in with the with court, with the law, with him, you know. Change your mind, baby. Any more questions you have for me? That was some
Um,
heavy news. I don't like you delivering that type of.
shit, I had to think about it too because whatever you're saying, a lot of people basically said like something is either somebody is pregnant or he going through some legal, and you're not the only person that's saying this, and it just
It's both things, and I'm telling you, this guy, don't invest your time in it. You can do much better because this was scary about this. I'm getting all these major arcana shifts happening in this whole reading. In this
right,
whole reading, the Marlin Minor card is this one,
right,
and that represents him. I got the Justice card, the Empress card, the Hangman. I mean, the Hang man, the Tower. Okay, if you don't get any louder than that, your spirit guys are telling you, no, no, it's a no go.
right.
I'm
Just leave it
sorry.
alone.
Yeah, I think it's somebody pregnant. I think there's some various situations because somebody's about to crash and burn the
Ooh.
tower, and
Mm.
it's gonna shift rock their whole life. It's gonna rock their whole life. When the tower come in, your whole life get rocked. Ooh,
Right.
I don't like that card. I mean, but you cool with me though. You cool right there, as long as you stay with them. Okay.
Right. Um, I really don't have any questions. I just kind of just keep hearing the same thing, and I watch the ancestral channeling. So that's how like I know you. Like after that, I was like, she know her stuff. Like she's not gonna bull crap with you. She ain't go, well, maybe if. And I was like, let me try because it's just like me and him keep going back and forth. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's real immature. And it's like he want me, and then it's like he second guesses it, like, no, I don't want her, I want her. And it's like he wanna go to me, but he goes after I don't know what he got going on, but I don't want to be a part of it.
He not for you. He sees everybody man, and because the ancestors, these cards,
They're
I
like,
got to
no.
tell you, um, when that Knight of Wands came up, the sex is good, maybe fabulous. Who else think it's good? I'm just saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously somebody else because the Empress card came up. But if you're gonna be, still talking to him, I will watch myself because you would, you could be the one in a pregnant. Be careful out there.
Ooh,
Be careful in the streets.
right.
Be careful.
Um,
Is anyone else out there? Thank you, LJ. Is anyone else out there? Because I got 10 more minutes, you guys. 10 more minutes. This was fun. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. I hope you guys had fun because I had fun too. I have room for one more, you guys. Why don't it show? I wonder how many people in here really, because I only shown like 2 people in here on my end. But that's that streamline delay. I hope you guys enjoyed your okay, yeah, it is a slight delay. I'm so sorry, you guys, but this is okay. Come on up here, Malika Fudge. Come on down. Yeah, that's how this show on this end. I don't know what be going on, girlfriend. I just be like, oh my goodness. Malika, whoever, come on down. This was fun. I really think I was gonna I want to do it. And my ancestors just like, you need to get up and do these readings. And because people are needing your readings. Do some free readings, get back. Create some abundance for yourself. And so I got up here, I did it, and I didn't really think I was gonna have fun. And now I'm having fun. I'm just like, wow, come on down. Come on down. So I'm glad the spirit did move me to come up here because you guys, I mean, thank you so much for allowing me to read you. I just get a chance to pass those messages that you needed right along. And I'm happy to do it when spirit shows up. I'm always wild when I have these reads people. I'm wild about to read myself. I'll be like, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I got 7 more minutes. Again, if you can get up here and let me put that link back up here because that's probably what you need. Let me get this link and put it back up here. Let me get you a link because the link probably way up there. So let me get you another link. Thank you. Thank you, LJ. Okay, I just sent the link because that link might be way at the top. So I just put a link in there. It might be a delay because y'all know I'm streaming, from StreamYard. But click on that link that I put chat. I got about 7 more minutes, you guys. I can give another reading. I really feel good and energized. I didn't really think I was going to do it. And, guys, I work a full-time job too. So I work 8 hours a day. And then I run my own business. I've been doing a lot of stuff in my shop, trying to grow my shop and put more products and items in the shop. I didn't get a chance to talk about all that, but hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about some more cool stuff I'm doing. I hope, I wish you guys could come by and we can talk and chop it up. Okay, here we go. Hello, Malika. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am doing good. And so, Malika, what brings you to a reading today?
I guess I want to know a little bit more about my career and business wise. I'm starting up a new business. It'll be consulting with other businesses for um, it's organizational psychology, but it's going to be a little bit more.
Organizational psychology. I like that. I love psychology. If you follow my channel, I talk about psychology and astrology. I like that. That's what this is. Basically, what this is. This is what I do. Okay.
Okay.
Malika, what's your full name?
Malika Fudge.
Malika Fudge. I call on the ancestors and the spirit guides of Malika Fudge. Malika took a leap of faith to be here today to call on her ancestors, her spirit guides, her guardian angels for guidance and insight about her purpose. And I'm just a messenger. I just pass the messages right along. Okay. Okay. The first card is the present situation. Okay. I'm gonna have to give you a time. Okay. So what's happening with when you try to do the job? I want to listen to what you got to say. What happens when you try to do your job? Go after what you want. What happens?
Um, I guess I would have to say I've been doing it, but then I kind of I guess I'm not as consistent. Um, I haven't really put myself out there as much about doing it.
You're right, because that's what's coming up. And I'm just giving you that's Eight of Swords coming. You right there. You want to go at war with yourself. You don't believe in yourself. I don't know who ain't lifting you up and you ain't empowering yourself. But you can do any damn thing you put your mind to do. You understand me?
Yes.
If you don't believe you can do it, who else gonna believe you can do it? You got to believe it first. Okay? The only thing that's stopping you is you. Stop overthinking it. Do like Nike and just do it. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. It don't have to be perfect. A part of you too, you go into because I ain't got that. Because I ain't got that. Because I want it to be like this. It don't have to be. Just do it.
Okay.
Okay. Believe that you can do it. Start doing it. What is it gonna take, Malika? What kind of support you think you need that that is gonna make you feel, because most of it too, you're scared to get out of your comfort zone. And you're gonna have to get out of it. So
Okay.
I'm going to the second card. I'm going on influences. Very empathic, intuitive human being. These are water signs, Cancers, Scorpios, Pisces, very intuitive, very emotional. So I think
Cancer is my
too,
sun sign.
is it get very emotional. I think you get your mind gets so caught up in your emotions, you
Yeah.
know, you get so wrapped up in that. And so we're gonna have to learn how to separate the two. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's more healing going on there. But there's definitely some intuitive abilities, empathic abilities there. Okay. You probably need to wear you a crystal, because a lot of that other people's stuff is getting in your stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
that's what I've been kind of thinking with
uh-huh.
myself.
Other people's stuff been getting in your stuff. You're gonna have to be more careful at what you're exposing yourself to, because you kind of absorb other people's stuff.
Okay.
So you have to be careful in the environments that you go around. Yeah, it do make a difference what other people doing and saying and all that stuff. That's jumping in your energy.
Okay.
You understand what I'm telling you? If you ain't
Hmm.
sage, you need to be wearing a tourmaline. You need lots of tourmaline, tiger's eye, Palo Santo, uh, clear it out first with some sage. But for your energy, to keep your energy, if you haven't been doing spiritual baths, I do. I do recommend you start doing them.
Okay.
Okay. The third card, the challenges. Okay, I got the King of Cups coming up. This is the archetype of this. This is a water sign too. A very empathic, emotional man. Is there some type of man in your life, or a father figure, or what's going on with that?
I have a boyfriend. Yeah, we live together.
Okay. And what's going on with their relationship?
With me or with?
You're in a relationship with your boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
How's that relationship going? That's what I'm
Oh,
asking about.
it's going good. We
Okay.
just recently moved, so.
Okay. And so how's the support going there?
I think it's going good.
Okay. So what I feel that's going on there, because the challenge this coming up in a challenge position, I want to make sure that you are communicating um, with him effectively, and he knows how you feel. I believe that there's some feelings too that, and I think it has a lot to do with the career, uh, how you really feel, and the support that you need. Okay, I feel like is that making sense to you?
That makes sense.
Okay, and sit down talking about that. I think that's a lot of the residual thing too. So how does he feel about you? Doing what you want to do.
He's supportive of it. He's known that it's something that I wanted to do for a while, and he's on board with it.
Okay, and how do you feel? What type of support what type of support that he's giving you that you feel like that is beneficial?
Of course, monetary and also like emotional and like if there's something, if I have like too much on my plate, like sometimes he'll do some things to kind of alleviate that.
Okay. I really want you to communicate that with him. Let me go to the other card. The final outcome. Again, I see the Queen of Spades coming up, the Queen of Wands. That's somebody who, they get their money, they get their job, they get what they need. You're gonna be okay. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna be okay. Just communicate that to him and believing in yourself. I don't know if you're going to. Are you listening to any type of affirmations, successful affirmations? You need to listen to them, say them in the mirror, and you need to say, Malika, Malika, I am successful. Malika, you are a boss. If you have to say, you need to say that. I'm serious. You need to say that. And what'll
Okay.
happen is that you'll start one day, and I promise I did mirror affirmations. I got that I got the free book on my website, the mirror affirmations. You go get the free book. And girl, I promise you, that seventh day something gonna click, and you're gonna be like, I sure am successful. I am a boss. I mean, we can recondition our mind, and before you know it, you're gonna be speaking like it, talking like it, acting like it, and that's the energy. That's the energy that you need.
Okay.
Okay, does it make sense? We need to watch whatever we want to become. We got to act like it, talk like it, be like it.
Okay.
Okay. The
Okay.
first, the last card again. This is divine guidance. If you don't have a spiritual advisor, you have a need to get some type of mentoring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know who's mentoring you and
No
guiding you
one.
on a journey, huh?
Oh, no one.
You don't have anyone mentoring you. What
Um,
is? Have you thought about anyone mentoring?
no, I haven't. I yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's new to me, and I don't. Yeah, so
Okay, so that's the divine guidance to you. I want to go more into this Hefferet because I like that Hefferet. Where is it at? Where is she at? The Hefferet. Because these, okay. Okay, trust, you need to trust your guides because you got these intuitive abilities, but a lot of your you don't trust yourself. So learning how to trust yourself too. You have these intuitive, very highly intuitive, but I think you already know that. So yeah, and what you're going into, you're gonna be just fine. But we just need to work on get out your way, get out your own way, get out your dang on way. Now, what kind of question?
get out my way. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing is in your way. You're very intuitive. This is very powerful. We're very positive reading. So everything that's going on is in your mind. You're making it up.
Okay.
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 Okay, you guys, that's my time. I'm gonna do this again. This is fun. Thank you so much for letting me read you. If you guys enjoyed your reading, again, just give a review. I love reviews. Go to my Google. I'm on Google. You can Google me too. Chemistry will come up. My name is up there. Or you can go to our Facebook page, give a review there, or you can leave one here. But just thank the spirit that the spirit came up to you. I'm just so happy that spirit came up for each one of you and gave you what you needed. And again, I'm just a messenger. I'm just interpreter. I just pass. I just When I lay out these cards, I just pass the message along. Okay, I love you guys, and I'm going to be here again, and we're going to do some more stuff together. Bye.